Hello, sweet friends. I hope you're all having a nice, relaxing Sunday with your loved ones. Thank you so much for stopping by Cottage to Courtyard to see what's new. In today's video, I'll be sharing a haul from 3 different places. First, Pottery Barn, then Goodwill, and then one item from Harbor Freight. So let's get started. Oops, and I almost forgot to mention a couple of things that I did purchase at Texas Thrift, so I'll be showing those as well. I went into Pottery Barn to decide on and purchase 2 pillow covers that I'd been pondering for over a month. Once I saw them in person and I felt their texture and quality, I knew they'd be perfect to go with the pillows that I had made a couple of weeks ago for our living room. The 2 pillow covers that I chose are these 22 by 22 inch Navin pillow covers. They remind me of a vintage, well-loved rug, and the colors are very muted on a truffle colored background. They're 63% cotton and 37% linen on the front, and the back is 100% natural and neutral linen with a zipper closure. They were $45.50 each, and I can certainly recommend their high quality. I will also leave a link in the description box below in case you're interested in checking them out on the Pottery Barn website. And I will also show you how I styled them at the end of the video, so stay tuned. The first items up are from Texas Thrift, and I purchased these 2, I guess for the lack of a better term, crown candle holders, and I just love them. They were a little spendy. They were $12.91 each, but I really like them, and I'll be able to use them in many different ways, so I'm excited to see what I can do with those. And then I also purchased that 18-inch grapevine wreath for $1.99. So now let's take a look at what I found at Goodwill. This pair of black iron wall sconces on the right were originally from Hobby Lobby with their original price tags of $24.99 each still on them, and I only paid $6.99 each. I really like them, and I already have several ideas on how I'm going to use them in unique ways, which I will show you in a future video. And here's a quick idea on how you could use these wall sconces as tabletop decor by turning them upside down to become sort of a cloche, if you will, to hold a bird or a candle or something. I could see these with greenery added to the back where the mounting bracket is to disguise that and go from there. The possibilities are endless, and I love seeing the fleur-de-lis up at the top. These are going to be a lot of fun to work with, you guys, so stay tuned to see what I do with them. Most of you know that I'm on the hunt for nice quality baskets to go on top of my armoire here in the living room. And when I saw this one for $1.99, I snapped it up. I'm most likely going to darken it with some antiquing wax, and that Holly Hobby thing has to go. I also found this nice quality, very sturdy wicker tray for $7.99. It's a little more than I wanted to spend, but it's very well made, and I think it's worth the price. Plus, it's a really good size. The next 2 things that you're seeing is this pair of heavy metal drapery tiebacks for just $3.99 each. I'm going to paint them and use them to hold my curtain panels back on the sliding glass door. And the last thing that I purchased at Goodwill is this super cute ceramic bunny for just $4.99. She's a good size and will be a great addition to my Easter decor this year. I'm not really fond of the pink on the bow that's around her neck, so I may give her a Mackenzie Childs inspired look, so you'll have to stay tuned for that. Alright guys, now let's chat about why in the world I went to Harbor Freight. Last fall, I was watching Jami Ray on her channel, Jami Ray Vintage, which was titled Easy, Inexpensive Table Settings for Holiday and Entertaining. And I was intrigued because she purchased cotton blend shop towels at Harbor Freight to use as cloth napkins. Yes, you heard me correctly. So I purchased a package of 50 for $12.99. And when I took one out of the package, I thought, well, okay, they're 13 inches by 14 inches, which is smaller than a standard dinner napkin. And they're a bit thin and not very soft, but I love the texture for a casual farmhouse style table setting. So what I'm going to do is take about 12 of them out of the package and run them through the washer and dryer. And then I'm going to take them out and iron them and see how they shrink and how they feel and everything. And then I'll let you all know my thoughts on them. But you can do a lot of things with these as far as stenciling or putting transfers on them or whatever you want to do. The edges are finished, so you wouldn't have to do anything to those. So stay tuned. And now let's take a look at how I styled my new Pottery Barn pillow covers and see how beautifully they pair with some of my new pillows that I made. I think these Pottery Barn pillow covers bring a great vintage look as well as a touch of masculinity to balance it all out. I'm really enjoying these touches of the deeper blue that I've added to my decor this year, and I really like the background color of the Pottery Barn pillows. That warm truffle color is just scrumptious. And you all know how I love mixing and layering fabrics, textures, prints, and colors. It's what makes a room interesting, gives it a touch of soul and personality, as well as being comfortable and welcoming. There's much more layering and decorating to come as we head into spring, so I hope you'll all stop by often to see what I'm doing here at the condo. Alright, my lovelies, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll be back soon for more fun decorating here on Cottage to Courtyard. You all have a wonderful week ahead and take care. Bye-bye.